Hello everyone and welcome. Last year I purchased and did a review of a video doorbell from a different company. Now that video doorbell didn't work out for me very well because that one had to be hardwired into the existing doorbell wiring to get powered up. That was very inconvenient for me due to the location of my existing doorbell wiring. It limited me very much as to being able to see the approaching visitors to my front door. So I got tired of that old doorbell and decided to replace it with this 100% wireless video doorbell from Conico. This doorbell is battery powered, so you can install it in any location regardless of power cables. But it also has the ability to be wired into your existing doorbell wiring if you choose to do so. So this video doorbell promises to be much more flexible in its installation and usability than my previous doorbell. Will it live up to what it promises? Let's find out. But before we do that, if you enjoy watching honest tool and product reviews plus helpful DIY projects, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I produce a new product review video or DIY video. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Here's a shot of the box for you. Doorbell from Conico. Let's open it up and see what I got. Alright guys, so when you unbox this puppy, this is everything you get. Now this is the Conico 100% wireless smart video doorbell, available on the Conico website, link in description below. At the time of making this video, this kit retails for $99.99. And what you get in the kit is you get the doorbell itself, you get a chime that goes with it, because remember, like I said a moment ago, you can set this up in two different ways. If you set it up hardwired on your house wiring for your existing doorbell, then your regular doorbell will ring and you can set up this chime anywhere else that you want in your house. If you go 100% wireless, then your existing doorbell will not be ringing anymore, and instead you can set up this chime wherever you want it, and that will be your doorbell right there. So two choices, you pick whatever's best for you. So you have a couple of screwdrivers for installation purposes, the hardware, some mounting tape that goes with it, and a USB cable to charge up the unit, charge up the batteries inside. Now if you go hardwired, you don't need to worry about charging up the batteries because the existing wiring will charge it up. But if you don't, then you do need to charge it up before you install it. Now the dimensions on this unit are fairly compact. It's only 5.5 inches in length, 2.5 inches in width, and 1.5 inches in height, so fairly compact. And this unit is powered up by two 3350 milliamp rechargeable 18650 batteries for a total battery capacity of 6700 milliamps. And the battery can last up to 4 months without recharging. And you don't need to worry about it going out on you and not knowing if it drains out on you or anything like that, because the app will tell you how much battery capacity you have. So the app will warn you when the battery gets low, and that's when you go recharge it. No guesswork at all. Now this unit records in 1080p HD video, and you can have the information stored in a couple different ways. You can either use cloud service or you can use an SD card. And one of the cool things about this unit is that it includes the SD card already pre-installed. I'll show you that in a moment. But back where the batteries are, the SD card, a 32 gigabyte SD card, is already pre-installed and ready to use. So you don't need to go out and buy another SD card, it's already there. And this unit uses the Cloud Edge app, which is an app that is used by many other different vendors as well. For example, I have a different camera from a different vendor that I'm already using the Cloud Edge app. So instead of having to install a whole new app, I can hook up this guy right here to that existing app I already have on my phone. So I'll show you all that in just a moment, not to worry. This unit is IP65 all-weather proof, so you can leave it outdoors, obviously all the time, rain, sleet, snow, summer, whatever, no need to worry. In fact, the operating temperature on this is from negative 20 degrees centigrade to 50 degrees centigrade, or from negative 4 degrees Fahrenheit to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. This unit has excellent day color vision with a viewing angle of 166 degrees, and it has infrared or IR night vision up to 16 feet. As far as the motion detection, it has regular motion detection and PIR human motion detection, so you can set it up in the app to send you alerts for all movement in front of it or only human motion detected. It does have a microphone and speaker with full duplex audio, which means, in case you don't know what that means, it means that you can talk over each other and you won't cancel each other out. For example, you know how on a cell phone, when you're talking to someone, if one of you talks over the other, you'll cancel the other one out. This is more like a regular telephone where you can talk over each other and no one cancels the other one out, you can still hear what they said. Another cool feature is that this unit has like a quick voicemail message built into it. You record your own message, obviously, but it has a voicemail setup where basically if you're too busy and occupied and cannot answer the door, a greeting that you record will answer your guest for you when they arrive. So that's a very convenient, like a voicemail on your phone, on your doorbell. So let's get this puppy set up and keep going from here. Alright guys, so let me walk you through how easy it is to get all this set up. What you're going to need is have the doorbell handy, your owner's manual, and a phone or tablet, whatever you want to install the application on. So I'm going to be doing it on the phone, so what you do is have your phone ready and your owner's manual, then you're going to read through this and get familiarized with all the steps that you're going to follow. I'm going to tell you what to do, but the owner's manual is very precise, has a lot of detail, pictures, everything, very easy to follow. You can go through that if you have any questions whatsoever. So what you do is open up to where you have the QR codes, because there's a couple of QR codes in here that you're going to scan with your phone or tablet. You don't need to go hunting for it. It's right in there. So depending on whether you have an Android product or an Apple product, scan the code, download the Cloud Edge app, get it installed, and set up an account with them where you need your email, your password, all that kind of good stuff. You're also going to need the password for your Wi-Fi, so have that handy as well. Once you get all that set up, then all you do is go into the app and select that you want to add a doorbell. It gives you a list of products that you can add to there. Select the doorbell, get that added into there. And be sure to have this charged up before you get going, otherwise it's not going to work. So you got to have at least partially charged up so you can do this. What you're going to do is when you get that all installed, basically on your phone, it'll tell you to click the next button when you're ready. It'll set up a QR code on your phone. Point that towards the camera. The camera will beep indicating that it accepted the QR code, and that's it. You're all ready to go. After that, then go into the app and customize it to whatever you want to have it do. You can give it a special name. You can set up a time where it alerts you or doesn't alert you so it doesn't disturb you at certain hours of the day. You can customize it to do all sorts of things. High sensitivity, low sensitivity, all sorts of stuff. I'm not going to go into that. It's very easy, very self-explained right in the app itself. Go through all the settings, customize it to what you want it to do, and you're off and running. So let me show you exactly how easy it is to get this guy installed, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so I wanted to give you a little close-up shot of some of the things that I've been mentioning, and that way you can see better what I'm talking about here. This is the back of the little doorbell camera, and right here you see a little door that you remove. A couple of screws you take off, you remove this little door, and then you have access to the two batteries right there. So these are the two batteries, and the SD card resides right under here. Let me move it up a bit. See right there how it says SD card? It goes inserted through the side right here. So you remove the batteries and you insert the SD card right into that little slot right there. So if you ever have a problem, you need to remove it, need to swap it out, whatever, that's where the SD card goes. Now, as far as the mounting goes, now this back here, these are the two contacts for in case you want to hardwire it. Because if you want to hardwire it on the case itself, you see this is where you set up the wires for the doorbell for your existing wiring. Those contacts touch up here, and that's how you get it set up. Because this bracket gets mounted first, and then you insert the doorbell into the bracket. And also to point out, right here you have a little door at the bottom of the doorbell. You open up this little door right here, and right here is where you have your power connector to charge it up. And right next to it, that little hole right there is your reset button. In case you have a problem with it, you see it says RST. You can push the little pin in there to reset it if you have a problem with it. And that is exposed and available to you all the time because as you can see the bracket, it does not cover it up. The bracket right there only covers up to the bottom of it, but the little charge port remains exposed. So you don't have any problem using that in the future, even after it's already mounted. You don't need to remove the doorbell. So there you go. Now let me show you how to mount it. Alright guys, so let me show you how easy it is to get this video doorbell mounted up. Now, if you're going to be using the wiring from your existing doorbell, then obviously you're going to mount it exactly where your previous doorbell was. And you're probably going to have a hole in the middle somewhere where the wires are coming out. And then what you're going to need to do is take the bracket, put it up next to that, and you see there's an opening in the middle for your existing wiring. And then mark where you need the holes for the bracket, mark it and pre-drill it so it's easier to install. And then you're just going to put it right there. Now, if you're going to mount it anywhere else and you don't have any existing wiring, like this scenario that I have mocked up right here, then basically all you do is take the bracket, set it up right there, mark where you need the holes to be drilled, pre-drill the holes, and then you're ready to go. and you can use the existing hardware that comes with the unit, or you can use your own hardware, whatever you prefer to use. So anyway, I'm going to use the little screws that came with it, and I already pre-drilled it, and all you do is basically install it right where you already have it set up and ready to go. Just install the screws right there, and let's put this up, then line up the hole for the bottom one, and then we get that one inserted, and we should be ready to go. Now, as you see, we have the bracket already set up, and all you do is take the little doorbell and just stick it in there at an angle, snap it in place, and you're ready to go. And there's a special screw that comes with it that you're going to attach to the bottom to lock it in place so nobody can remove your doorbell. So that's it. You're already set up. The video doorbell is ready to go, and you can start using it right away. Alright guys, so here we are outdoors looking at the video doorbell installed. I put this in my backyard so you can get a general idea of what it looks like from every angle, and you can see it the way guests arriving at your front door would see it installed somewhere. I didn't shoot it at my front door because, like I mentioned earlier, it's a bit of an awkward situation for shooting and so forth, but here you can see very well we're looking at footage of my backyard right now, and you can see how clear a shot this camera really gets. For a little doorbell camera, it gets really an excellent shot. And that goes to point out that you don't need to wait for somebody to come to your doorbell to ring the doorbell for you to see what's going on. You can call up the camera on the app anytime at all, and you can see what's taking place outside. You can use it like a regular security camera. Right now, I'm showing you footage of my backyard as it is happening. You can see the trees moving, you can see the wind chime moving, the wind is moving it around, and I can see everything that's taking place in real time for as long as I want to. So I think it has a very nice wide angle. You can see a lot of stuff going on there, and it looks really, really far away. You can see all the way to the end of my yard over there. You can see the fence and everything. So anything up close, anybody standing in front of it would be really clear and really sharp. So this has a really nice visual clarity to it during the day. Let's come back at night and see what it looks like during the nighttime. All right, and here we have the night vision, and you can see that this little doorbell camera lights up the night really well. The IR that it has on it, combined with the lens that it has, does a very nice job. I mean, you can see the entirety of the backyard, and it's not really meant to cover such a large area. It's just meant to cover your front door area, your porch. And it does a really nice job lighting up everything. And if you want more proof that it's nighttime and it's really dark out there, in the upper right-hand corner, you can see one of my rooms, I have the lights on in there. So that tells you it's nighttime. You can't see without the lights being on. And outside here, it is totally black. There is no light anywhere, but the camera does a really good job. So I think this is pretty good. Alright guys, there you have it. A review and demonstration of the 100% wireless video doorbell camera from Conico. I think this is a great alternative to a hardwired doorbell camera. This camera gives you the choice of using it hardwired if your application allows it, or you have the choice to install it anywhere you want by going 100% wireless. In my application, my existing house doorbell was installed in a very bad location where I can't see people approaching. In fact, most visitors can't even find my doorbell when they walk up to the front door. This should hopefully remedy my situation. If you have a problem like mine, you should check out the Conico website for complete details about this doorbell camera. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.